I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the world.
Handle the truth. You can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Melee. We got an exciting match for you in the singles division today. We got Jake Maringoni going up against John Maher. Should be an interesting stylistic clash. I like both these competitors a lot. John's coming off of some very impressive victories against his own teammate, Will Cohen, former singles champion. And then he followed it up by defeating Eric Moreno.
My teammate.
Your teammate, yeah, so that's right. So he's on a hot streak too. Jake Maringoni also on a hot streak. When we last saw him, he was playing in the finals for the Triple Threat Pick'em tournament, and he came in second, so he didn't get a loss on his record. So he's technically still undefeated on the season, so that's very impressive. I'm very excited to see how this one goes. Joining me on the desk today, you spoke already, but it's Raiko Creamnuts. How you doing?
Hey, hi, everyone. No, this is exciting because we've got a player who's got his categories down pat, and then he's got a player who's got some of the best accuracy this season. It's insane. I think only Payson might be slightly better, but what an accuracy this season. It's really good.
Yeah, I agree. So let's get right into pre-match interviews, starting with our lower-ranked competitor, that being John Maher, along with his manager, A.A. Ron, Aaron Brooks. How y'all doing today?
Pretty good. I mean, we're here for two reasons. I think I'll let Aaron go first because I know he's very outspoken about certain things that are going on, certain trends in the league.
No, not at all. Not at all. I love when, we're playing a guy like, Jake. Jake has no weaknesses at all. It's why he picks one strength and then is gutsy enough to say, I don't want another strength. That is true heroism to make sure that, the one strength that's not about movies is asked about in this movie trivia Warzone or Melee, whatever it's called at this point. But I'll let you figure out what that strength is because, all the strengths are about movies, right? No, I'm just kidding, though. To this actual match, that's the end of the Oscar bit for the program, so you can move forward. No, I don't care. It's a good match here. Jake is clearly supposed to win this match. But, at the same point, I know John is much better at all of the categories than everybody else kind of realizes. I think he's pinned down as this one trick pony, but you don't beat the players he's beat by just being good at one thing. He's good at multiple things. So.
I've beaten so many former champions, but regardless, I'm here on a lighter note. I'm here to just end Adelaide Spence's stranglehold on who is attractive in this community. Jake Maringoni is ugly. Bring him in.
Whoa.
All right, we'll bring him in now. Calling the Melee Warzone. I haven't heard that name in a while. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really high.
That's all right. I'll put you backstage for now. And I'll bring in your opponent for this evening, Jake Maringoni. Jake, those are some strong words from your competitor and their manager. Do you have any response?
I felt so defeated with the I'm ugly. How dare you, sir? This is a face that a mother would love. I
hope.
Attractive scale. It's completely subjective. But no, I've always loved John. I've always liked him. I've always been an advocate for beers. I think they're a fun team. I could see it going. I truly could see it going either way, just depending on how round 2 goes. But I'm looking forward to playing John. This is going to be just nice and casual. And I know Aaron is such a big fan of me and using that one specific category. So can't wait to hear a bit more of that if that happens.
I'm really just jealous because Spence has never said I'm attractive on any stream ever. So it's really just upsetting.
Well, is it okay if I tell you you're attractive, John? Will that make up for it?
That's actually that's better. Thank you. I appreciate it.
There you go.
All right, well, good luck to you too, Jake. We'll now get into round number 1, which will work like this. It is the whiteboard round. The competitors will be asked 8 questions, 8 different categories of movie trivia, which they will answer individually on their boards. Should any player get all 8 questions correct, they will be asked a bonus question, also worth a point. And each player has 3 repeats, 1 challenge to use for the entirety of the match. Any questions before we get started?
Nope.
All right. Then your first question will come in the category of the 2000s. Who directed The Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford?
You consider yourself a coward? just just chit chatting.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a scaredy cat.
Most things, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
this
don't have
is
my, realize I don't have my headphones. Shit. 5, 4,
oh,
or my
is there a repeat
Repeat the
one?
question.
2. All right, that is the first repeat for Jake. Your question again. Who directed the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford?
I could ask you if you've assassinated anyone. Go that route.
Have you?
No.
No.
No. Does the insects count? I've quashed more than my fair share of bugs.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with John.
I don't know. I had to put Sean Penn.
And Jake.
Blanked hard on the name there. Andrew Dominic.
Andrew Dominic is correct.
Okay, I never heard of that name. That's great.
He's an Aussie. Give some respect to an Australian filmmaker.
So you're saying there's bias already. Good to know. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
1-0.
All right, here we go. And next question in mystery thriller. In Blowout, a politician who died after his car went into a river held what political office? You know what? I'm a little disillusioned with politics lately. So do you want to talk about like sports or something? I know you're a big sports guy.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What kind of
My
sports
father. Yeah. Isn't the U.S. Open soon? Yeah, we could discuss
we're
that.
out of time. 5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake.
I said senator.
And John.
I think he was the governor.
Governor is correct.
I just watched that last week.
My favorite movies. Goddamn.
All right, so 1-1 as we get into your next question in the category of classics. In Casablanca, where in his cafe does Rick hide Laszlo's exit visas?
Is this one of those movies where you just have to watch? Like it's like
I
one
mean,
of
yeah,
those.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Because I'm being serious. Like there's some movies that if you don't watch, I don't think you should be allowed in this league. I think this is one of them.
I mean, I've seen it. I don't remember this detail about it.
Gatekeeping what movies should and shouldn't be watched, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I didn't watch it for the first time until last year. We'll start with John.
We might be on the same page. I don't remember exactly. In the piano? I don't know. Where's he at?
And Jake.
I hit it in the piano.
In the piano is correct.
All right. It just made sense in my head.
Okay. Now, from classics, we're going to go to recent releases, the exact opposite. Here we go. In what recent release does a wealthy businessman appoint his only daughter, who is a nun, as a sole heir to his estate?
Do you have any daughters that are nuns?
No, I don't think. I have a stepson and a stepdaughter from my former marriage, but they're not nuns or priests or any of that.
Fair enough. Well, then it seems we have hit a dead end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake.
Still haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to assume it's the Phoenician scheme.
And John.
My daughter is the opposite of a nun. The Phoenician scheme.
The Phoenician scheme is correct.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to read into that.
Yeah. I mean, she's only 8, but so in the profane way, she's the opposite of a nun.
So 3-3 as we get into your next question in the category of musicals. What war does Bedknobs and Broomsticks primarily take place during?
So what's your, like, I remember seeing this as a kid. What's one movie that sticks with you that's about war?
Ooh, one movie that sticks with me that's about war.
Yeah. Like
my favorite war movie is Paths of Glory, so probably that one.
And you saw that as a kid? Wow.
I didn't see that as a kid. That wasn't a part of the question. What?
It kind of was. It was implied.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with John.
World War II.
And Jake.
World War II.
World War II is correct.
Okay, and here we go with everyone's favorite Oscars. Other than Best Picture, name one of the 2 Oscars won by Rain Man, The Hurt Locker, and Anora. So, World War II, right? The better sequel, right? Like this is one instance where
No.
the sequel is better than the original,
No.
right? No, you think the original?
Oh, I think you should retract that statement right now while we're still on call.
Well, they're okay. They both sucked. Is that?
There you go. Let's
There
just
you go.
maybe not go on record saying anything positive about World War II. 5, 4,
We won.
3. That is true. 2, 1. Pens down. I will start with Jake
Best original screenplay.
and John.
I know Anora won for editing, right? I put best editing.
Best original screenplay and best director were the 2 correct options. So Jake will take the lead there, 5-4. So getting to your next question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who has composed scores for the Alien, Shazam, and Mortal Kombat franchises?
Ooh. Okay. Which of these? Not to give anything away. Which of these has the best music? Probably Alien, right?
Yeah. Although, well, the main theme for Mortal Kombat is pretty sick.
Oh, hell yeah.
So that one's pretty tough to beat, but
That's true.
Alien probably still beats it. 5, 4, 3.
Overall.
Repeat.
All right. That is the first repeat for John now. Your question: who has composed the scores for the Alien, Shazam, and Mortal Kombat franchises?
That's a. I'm sorry, I'm just looking and trying to remember. Oh, Alien Earth. Have you seen it? It's friggin' awesome.
I heard it's good, so I want to check it out, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. It's TV, not movie, but it's movie quality. So, all the you movie snobs, watch it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with John
Benjamin Wallfish.
and Jake.
I think you're right. I said Henry Gregson Williams.
We are tied up again. Benjamin Wallfish is correct.
Nice. Cool. Very good.
All right, here we go. And the last category, which is my favorite category of horror. Here we go. James Woods, Debbie Harry, and Sonia Smits appear in what 1980s horror film? Do you notice I pronounced the J as a Y? Because that's the way you should do it, just like in my name.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying. See, it
Well
helps. Thank you.
I mean, there's no way I would have ever pronounced it Sanja, but appreciate you pointing that out. Right?
You'd be surprised.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jake
I said Videodrome.
and John.
Yeah, All Hail the New Flash Videodrome.
All hail the new flesh. Videodrome is correct. So coming to round number 1, I have it all tied up 6-6. Is that what you have, Rico?
That's exactly what I have. What a game. This is exciting.
All right. So then we'll get into round number 2, which will work like this. It is the wheel round. So each player will get the chance to spin the wheel, which will decide what category they'll be answering questions in today. If they don't like the category they spin the first time, they can spin a second time, but they must keep whatever it lands on then. Each question worth 2 points unless they check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll be worth 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. The categories on the wheel today are Oscars, which is the general category of Jake, recent release horror, which is the strength of John, as well as the other general categories of romantic comedies, musicals, drama, horror, family, and biopics. So, Jake, since we are tied and you are the higher ranked player, would you like to spin first or defer?
I'll defer.
All right, then I will bring in John's manager, and this will be your first spin.
No, it's awesome. And questions about movies, you're actually winning.
Yeah.
You land on horror. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I have no choice but to keep this.
We're going to keep it.
No choice.
All right. Put the wheel backstage.
Are we really going to? Oh, we're going to scoff. Okay.
And Reiko, would you like to read him his questions in horror?
Absolutely. All right, John, here's your first question in horror. Who plays photographer Leon Kaufman in The Midnight Meat Train?
Bradley Cooper.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay. Your next question. A man uses a fake skeleton to scare his wife and cause her to fall into a vat of acid in what classic horror film?
Which one is it? The Haunting of Hill House.
That is incorrect.
Jake for the 2 points.
Oh, damn it.
The Haunting?
The House on Haunted Hill.
That is also incorrect. It's House on Haunted Hill. That is right, John.
Ah,
But too late.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. In Lake Placid, we see Dolores feeding what type of animal to the crocodile?
A cow.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay, next. Who directed World War Z?
Oh. I'll do multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, John Turteltaub, B, Dan Trachtenberg, C, Mark Forster, or D, Wam Colette Sarah?
C.
That is correct for a point. Okay, and your final question in horror. In M3gan or Megan, what is the name of the robot that fights Megan at the end of the film?
Oh, damn. I'll do multiple.
Is it A, Bruce, B, Max, C, Noisy Boy, or D, Johnny?
Bruce.
That is correct.
Noisy Boy's from Real Steel.
All right, so after John's round, he gets a score up to 12. Jake remaining at 6. So
That is what I have.
So we'll bring back the wheel for what will be Jake's first spin. And oh boy, it lands on everyone's favorite category of Oscars. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Aaron, what do you think? Should I take it? Since this is a movie.
Do you want me to bring him?
Oh, yeah, scuff.
I will take it.
All right. Then I'll put the wheel backstage, and I will read you your questions in the category of Oscars. Your first question. What was the only Oscar won by The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert?
Best costume design.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What is the only Best Picture winner to win Best Picture without receiving any other nominations?
Grand Hotel.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who won Best Supporting Actress for films released in 2000?
Marsha Gay Harden.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question.
Aaron's killing me.
Jerry Goldsmith won his only Oscar for what film?
The Omen.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in this category. How many Oscars did Bram Stoker's Dracula win?
3.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Damn.
And the clean sweep of the category. So coming at round number 2, I have Jake in the lead 16-12. Is that what you have, Reiko?
That is exactly what I have.
All right, then we'll get into round number 3, which will work like this. It is the pick your poison round. So the teams will draft from a predetermined list of categories, what they would like. Once they pick a category, it cannot be selected by their opponents. They would then choose what they would like for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 point question in that order, and we will go until there's a mathematical winner. Categories they could draft from today are recent releases, classics, comedy, 2010s, 1990s, Oscars, horror, and sci-fi fantasy. So we'll let them pick their categories now, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. The players have selected their categories, so we'll start with John since he is down. So what category would you like for your 1-pointer?
I'll do classics.
So your 1-pointer in classics. Who stars in The Man with the Golden Arm Robin and the Seven Hoods, and 1962's The Manchurian Candidate?
I have no idea. Burt Lancaster.
It's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Frank Sinatra.
Oh, great.
So we will stick with you. What category would you like for your 2-pointer now?
Let's do comedy.
All right. So your 2-pointer in the category of comedy. Who stars in the comedies Airheads, 2000's Bedazzled, and Furry Vengeance?
Brendan Fraser.
Both have, sorry.
Brendan Fraser.
That is correct for 2 points.
Let's do 1990s. Why the hell not?
All right. Your question in the 1990s for 3 points. In The Long Kiss Goodnight, CIA planned to blow up which landmark in order to place the blame on Islamic terrorists?
Oh man, I haven't seen this since I was a child. The White House.
This is unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Niagara Falls.
Oh, that wouldn't have mattered.
So then here's
No one would care.
It would still be falls, I'm sure.
So then here's the situation. John has his 4-pointer remaining in recent releases. If he hits it, he'll send it back over to Jake. If he misses, Jake will be the winner. So your question in recent releases for 4 points. How specifically does the invader plan to protect Earth from an asteroid in The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie?
How to phrase this? They utilize bubble gum to like absorb the impact.
That is correct for 4 big points.
Okay.
Woo! All right. So with that, John takes the lead. So we'll go over to Jake for his 1-pointer. So what category would you like?
I'll take horror.
That's disrespectful.
Rico?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I apologize. Who directed Don't Breathe?
Fede Alvarez.
That is correct. All right.
I'll
we
take
go.
Oscars.
All right. If Jake hits any of his remaining questions, he'll be the winner. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Name 2 people who have won acting Oscars in Steven Spielberg directed films.
Daniel Day-Lewis and Mark Rylance.
And your winner, Jake Maringoni. That is correct. Other potential answers are Ariana DeBose. That was the only other one. All right, so we'll get into post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher for this evening, John Maher, and his manager, Aaron. Yeah, your least favorite category came up for Jake in round 2, but you also got horror, so there's that.
Sure.
Unfortunately, it was just some rough questions in horror, some tough ones there.
I misspoke on the I knew it wasn't The Haunting, and I'm like, oh, it's the other one. It's the one with Vincent Price, and then I just misspoke. So, but that seems to happen to me sometimes. So,
yeah. I mean, it is what it is. There was the horror questions were a little bit tough there. You usually do a little bit better there. A little bit of momentum. If I want to, defend why Oscars is my favorite category really quick, though. The reason it sticks out significantly from the other categories. All the other categories in movie, Warzone, trivia, melee, brawl, ball, whatever we call this place, are about movies. At least if Oscars is going to continue to be a crutch that really good players like Jake continue to use for no reason when they could win without it, but they decide to use it and keep on using it. It adds to their accuracy on the website, so that's really neat. So cool, but again, like he can answer questions about Oscar movies, maybe about the plot, but that's for another day, I guess. John didn't win tonight, and I mean, it's a good thing that right down to the 2-point question, you used the Oscars. Like, wow, that's exciting, and that's fun to watch. Please put in the comments if you enjoy watching Jake Maringoni get Oscars and win, because it's really fun to watch. Any other questions? We did get horror, which were about the movies, so thank you.
No, but okay.
We love you guys, though.
We love this channel. We love talking about movie trivia. We'd love to see the Oscars talked about somewhere else, maybe in the league. But it's
just
not
a
movie
suggestion.
trivia.
You could put Oscars plot questions on the wheel.
Or you could make it part of the Oscars
category. I have my own strength. Or
you could make it part of the Oscars category. Why the Oscars category has no plot questions? It's the weirdest thing ever. Show me another category in general strengths where that's the case, and I'll rest my case.
Well, I'm sure like they're going to say actors and actresses or directors. They're going to say that.
Those are that. It's about the people in the movies.
Yeah, true that.
Like this isn't about a marketing awards show. This is such a joke, man. Like you can keep calling me the wrong person here, but it's like not fun to watch. And if this isn't fun to watch, the whole game of Jake Maringoni getting Oscars is really not fun to watch. So I don't care, man. Make me not like part of games with Oscars then, because it's just not fun. Like, and it's so not fun. But
noted. All right, we'll put you all backstage for now.
Oh, okay, bye.
And we'll bring in your winner.
Yeah, let's bring in Jake.
Jake Maringoni.
What do I say now?
Solid performance. You swept your category in round 2. Overall, how you feel?
Really good. I was going into this a little bit more nervous because I know John's strength could really screw me over, and I knew round 2 was going to be a little bit of not a bunch of categories that I weren't super confident with, but luck is, as much as we want to get upset about it, luck is a factor in this game, and it's benefit me, and it's also affected me, and in the worst ways and in the best ways. It is what it is. I know Aaron's gonna keep going on Oscars, and I don't want to keep adding to the discussion. I don't really have, like accuracy and all that sort of stuff. I don't care. I love Dylan. Much respect to you, but you don't have the best accuracy in the game, but you're the champion. No. That's all that is to me. Champion. That's winning and being the champion. That's all that really matters as far as rankings. I don't care about accuracy. Anyone can be the champ. Don't want to care about accuracy. It's a category I'm good at. And if it's there, I'm going to use it. This is the game. Don't have to play the game. We keep using Oscars until it screws me over. And it has screwed me over in the past. It is a gamble at the end of the day. I'm sure this isn't going to be the last time a situation like this happens. And I understand being very vocal and passionate about something like this. You say that, Aaron, but surely sometimes I do need a crush because I feel like I have no confidence when I go into a match. But I'm still happy with the win, even if it feels a little tainted. But it's one of those things. There are certain type of questions that I don't like to get asked, but I have to deal with it, and that's kind of how I feel about other people with Oscars. It's one thing that we can just get over, and I think we all should be happy. But it is what it is. But I'm happy to move on to the next one. John, you're great. I love you.
All right. Well, moving on to the next one, I believe I can say this. So you'll be playing the winner of either Anthony Tisdall or not Caleb Coho, or who is it? Cameron Redshaw. That's it.
That's the one.
Of those 2 players, who would you like to face?
So a rematch of people I faced in the triple threat tournament. I mean, I would love to just play Redshaw 1-on-1. No offense to Tisdall, but I think that is probably going to be the outcome. It would be fun to just play, Cameron 1-on-1, and be happy that we get to play in no pacing involved. So that'd be good. But just keep going to the next one.
All right, sounds good. Well, congrats to you. We'll put you back stage for now. And Raiko, I'll send it over to you to give your thoughts because I haven't gone to you yet. Overall thoughts on the match?
Hey, Oscars or no Oscars, that was actually a really good match. It came down to just John making some mistakes in the second round. He spoke too early because it probably would have gone into the 3 or 4 pointers if you would have got that. But honestly, I love watching these guys play, and anytime they play each other, I'll be here watching it. So, and you know what? I love this game. I love all the categories. Hell, even the ones that I do bad in. And that's a lot of them.
Fair enough. Well, thank you all for watching. Thank you. This has been another episode of Movie Melee. Thank you to the players for playing, the writers for writing, the managers for managing, aka just Aaron. He's the only one here today. Thank you to showrunners for showrunning, viewers for viewing, everyone who helps make this channel what it is. We appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.